video is to show you how to make a candy stripe bracelet with thicker stripes, like the one I'm wearing. It's really simple, it's as easy as the regular candy stripe, but you've got nice thick stripes on it, whereas the other one I showed you how to make with a candy stripe is thin like this one. So I've got my 70 inches of string. Each one of these is 70 inches, and I'm going to find the middle of it, just like I did on my first candy stripe video. Find the center, but unlike that one where I did a loop, I am going to do one braid on each end, and you can check this out on my video on how to start and end friendship bracelets. But this is just a little bit different from the loop because we do a bigger loop and then cut it. Or if you had several strings that were all about 35 inches each, you could tie them together like this, and you don't necessarily have to have that loop at the end. So I'm going to clip this in and braid that little piece up there. Since I have 4 strings, I'll just double up on those pink ones. Now that that's braided, I'm going to tie a knot in the end. Now unclip it and I can start weaving my bracelet. Clip it into your clipboard and I'll zoom in so you can see what I'm doing in detail. Now in my first candy stripe bracelet video, we only had 2 long strings, which we doubled over into 4 strings. We had 2 colors, but we did them alternating, and I just wanted to do this one so you could see not only a different way to start your bracelet and how it looks, but also how to do a bracelet with thicker stripes. So on this one, the only way that I am doing anything differently to get thicker stripes is by putting, instead of alternating colors like on my other candy stripe video, I am doing the colors grouped together. So start off by doing your first forward knot using your string number 1 and tying on to string number 2. Remember to hold your base string tight so your knots don't flip. Boy, babe. Stay. And keep working from left to right. So I've got 2 of the pink rows done, and I'll start with the brown. Remember to pull up and to the left since you're doing forward knots. And if you don't know what that means, make sure you watch my video on how to do the basic knots. And now my 2 brown rows are finished. And we'll start over with the pink. And back on to brown. Now I have a video about this, but I just want to show you real quick on this one what happens if you're not holding your base string tight enough. Let me just show you. What happens. Now I wasn't holding my base string very tight on that last one, and then when I moved on, my knot flipped right here. See, there is a little pink knot where there should be a brown knot. Not good. Yeah, get it? Okay, so if your knot flips over, one way you can fix it quickly if you haven't already started on the next row is to just pull that base string and it'll flip back over. And everything should be honky-dory. You can just keep going about your business, making your knots. So now my bracelet is long enough to wrap completely around my wrist, and I'm going to tie it off. So I'm going to tie it off at the end of my work. Then clip it back in and braid the end. So when I feel like the braid is long enough, I usually like about 3 inches on the braid. I tie off the end. Then trim that. And now your bracelet is ready. Now on this one I used craft thread instead of embroidery floss, and it's a little bit more like knobby. It's more like regular kind of macrame. So it's not as pretty and smooth and shiny as a bracelet that you would make with embroidery floss. But I think it's cute. So since this one has the 2 braids, I think it's a lot more practical than doing a loop in a braid. I'm not really sure why that became the thing to do, but there you go. Ready to wear, and I think it's pretty cute.